Level 4 of the Wisconsin High School Football Championships are next Friday and Saturday. And even though the Oak Creek Knights are no longer in the playoffs, the Marching Knights have already claimed the title state champion. Again, Michael Schlesinger in step with a talented team of musicians proving year in and year out they're the best in the land.
The drums, the horns. Put it all together, this is what you have, a perfect ensemble. The state champion Marching Knights from Oak Creek High School, a winning team 4 times over.
It's such a team effort. There's like an overall sense of family that is more important than like the goal of winning or losing. Anytime that we performed, it was just, we wanted to do our best show.
Senior Shraddha Bide speaks on behalf of her musical family. This flute player says she and her fellow bandmates wanted to do their best, and this is exactly what they did in early October at the state championships in Whitewater.
We never try to be in the mindset where like, we can win this. It's always just like pushing yourself to do your best show. And every week when we got our scores back, we would look at it, see what we needed to improve, work on that specifically. And even like the day of state, it was pouring rain outside. Our instruments were wet, the color guard, all their flags were wet. There were no hashes on the ground that we're used to high school hashes for our marching, and there were only college hashes. So even going into it, it wasn't like we're gonna win this for sure. We were scared, we were nervous, but it was just a really proud moment.
Band season is band season. You don't really have anything else that you're focused on because it's just such a big part of everyone's lives.
Junior Grace Ramos, who plays cymbals on the drumline, is definitely in tune with what Bide is saying.
It's about the music. It's not about what you accomplish. It's not about winning. It is about the music, and that's always what we just come back to during any season. That's what we come back to, is the music.
It's really astounding when you hear how much work they put into making it all happen.
We get our music in May. And then as for rehearsals and stuff, we have summer sectionals in the summer where we work on just music. And then we start marching with our drill in August. So that's 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, for 3 hours at night. And then a Saturday camp every weekend that was 6 hours. And then once school started, it was just Tuesdays and Thursdays every night, but it was a little exhausting, but it's definitely worth it.
All the bands in the competition are ranked in various categories, including Best Visual, Color Guard, and Musical Presentation. Combine the categories and you get the best of the best.
I knew inside eventually it was going to happen. We were going to play the game long enough and keep working at it long enough, it would happen. But every year is different, and the competition changes, and you never know what's going to happen in live performance, so we take nothing for granted.
Director of Bands Amy Fuchs was at the school when Oak Creek won its first state accolade in 2014.
We focus on doing our best always. That's really our mantra here. And so to hear my students say, we didn't have practice, we didn't have to get together, but we chose to because we want to get better. We talk a lot about having no regrets at the end of the season. The seniors especially understand that's their last chance to do it. And we talk about, you want to feel when you're done that you did everything you possibly could to be the best you could possibly be, and not look back and say, I wish I would have.
And while those with the Marching Knights admit it's nice to be recognized, they say leaving a legacy and lifelong lessons for the next generation can be just as, if not more important. The takeaway, do your part, and the rest will follow into perfect sync.
You need to be working for yourself and put your goals in front of worrying about other people.
It's like a family. We just come together, we do our own part. It's personal accountability and then a group accountability. Everyone is just set on their own things, and then when we come together and work as a group, it's great. I can't wait to see what we can do next year.